I like to emphasize, with the Park Service celebrating its 100th anniversary, that was 44 years after Yellowstone was created. So the National Park Service was not a glint in the eye of the bureaucrats in Washington when Yellowstone was formed.
Congress created the National Park Service Organic Act, which set up the National Park Service to kind of oversee all of the national parks and monuments in the United States. But this law was problematic because of this contradictory mandate within the law. The law says that the National Park Service has to preserve the parks and monuments unimpaired for future generations, but the Park Service also has to promote recreation. So when you have these two things, they can kind of go head to head.
It is fundamentally a manufactured place.
What we're really seeing is that science doesn't provide a whole lot of guidance for these questions. They really come down to human preferences and human values. And so the ultimate question is, how do those human values and preferences express themselves through different institutions, political institutions and legal institutions to influence what that management outcome is. The issue is tough because we think everybody has a different preference about what they want Yellowstone to be. And that may be one that has lots of bison or lots of wolves or lots of elk. But it's hard to use any sort of scientific justification for what that ought to be, or any ecological justification for what that ought to be.
Ecology can tell us how organisms interact with one another in their environment, but ecology can't tell us the best way to manage a park. Choosing the best way is a political decision, not a scientific one.